So here we have our new design, the new 60/40 or 60/30 stacked, or what we're calling a single axis reverse and trim control lever set. It's got all the same benefits and features that you're used to from us, just a redesigned, slightly more refined version. It's got the over center locking on it, and then the adjustable trim control, and these ones are adjustable via the front cover, so you don't have to remove the controller, which is nice. Just tweak that up and that side to increase or decrease the trim friction. It'll take any 60 series cable that's on the market, so it'll take a 100mm travel 4-inch or a 125mm 5-inch or a 6-inch travel 150mm cable, and it can take that cable and it can either push or pull, and so both configurations, all those three types of cables. So that covers every jet unit out in the market, as like the Scott jet units take a 6-inch 150mm travel cable and they pull into reverse, so this arm gets flipped. You remove that fastener, flip to the other side, the bump stop shifts, and then it swings under, pulling the cable into reverse, whereas the Southern Jets are 100mm travel cable. In this configuration they push the cable into reverse. That's with the brake on it. Without the brake, I believe it's the opposite way around, so 100mm travel, but it pulls it into reverse. So yeah, it's a one size fits all controller that'll take anything, even all the old Hamilton jet units with all the Flow Pros, with 125mm travel cable, and depending on what era Hamilton, pulling or pushing into reverse. And then it'll take the 40 series 3-inch travel trim or the 30 series trim, so it's just a different clamp in a slightly different position and with a different rod end bearing on the arm, trim arm. And like all of them, you can move the throw on it to have a shorter motion, like lever action. You would move this out further to make this arm longer. That will give you the shorter motion, like 90 degrees of motion for whatever cable action you're trying to achieve, or move it in. In fact, this instance here, this particular controller is going into a new rapid runner, and it's going to be mounted on the gunnel, which is a relatively shallow gunnel. I think they're 130mm deep gunnel, and it's got a new Southern jet unit, so he wants to mount this on that rather than put a dropper plate, and this arm needs to swing up and over without hitting the top of the gunnel, so he's going to use one of the two shorter bolt positions, and then just chop off the excess when he's happy with the compromise and throw that he wants, because obviously it is a compromise. The longer the arm, the shorter the action, but then the more force required, whereas the shorter the arm, the closer in towards the centre of pivoting point, is a longer action throw, but it's lighter. So everything's a trade-off, nothing's for free, as you well know. So yeah, that's basically it. Obviously you can flick it, like I said, from pushing to pulling, and then the cable articulating arm moves depending. There's quite a few different settings, so it comes in the instructions, so you're best to figure out what jet unit you got, what cable you're using, what configuration, and then refer to the instructions to find out how it's achieved. Yeah, couldn't be happier.